Hello crafters, I'm DM Michael and it's official. I've run out of time in my project for the July 2014 CraftWar competition. I made the mistake of adding some rubble piles around here, and they are made out of these tiny little cubes of expanded polystyrene and glued on with some white glue and with some sand too, and they need another day at least to be dry enough for me to work with, to add some paint wash and some dry brushing without falling completely apart. Well, preferably they should dry for like 3 days or more to be certain. Anyway, it is sort of partially finished now, so this will be my presentation of it as it is now. I have been planning to run Knights of the Vampire for some time now, and I was planning just to use my regular old banged up Crypt for the final battle scene, but well, it's taking some beating. And well, this looks well, it's nice enough, but it's not. It had nothing to do with this particular adventure. So well, I decided to go to try and make a custom made crypt for this adventure. I'll not go into the deeper part of the planning. I will post a video with that later, but I will show you this. This is the original plan from the adventure map, and I have taken some liberties with it. I changed it a little to my liking, so this is what I came up with. And well, let me just turn it. Here you see what it ended up with. This mosaic of tiles here, I had a lot of doubt about where to put these and how big, so I have actually cut out this many templates. Then I would place the templates on the floor and move it up and down a bit and see where it would look the best. So I ended up with this size and centered it with this with the cross here where the colors meet, exactly in the center of this lower part of the room. I also was looking forward to making some nice texturing and dry brushing on the walls. You might be able to see them here. They look well, actually they look quite alright already, but with some paint wash and some highlights, I believe they would really look amazing. particularly this plastic band here below that is supposed to be some sort of panel in the crypt. I really think that highlighting this will really make it pop out and look terrific. This platform here was something I just added. I thought it would give some nice details to the room to have a raised platform at the end where the coffin would be. So I just added this for fun. I ran into a little trouble because the sheet of expanded polystyrene that I used to raise it was actually a little too thin to compared to this plastic band here, so I needed to raise it even further. So I've added 4 layers of paperboard on top that I've glued together, and that way I've raised it 2 millimeters, and then it's the same height as this plastic band. You can see how the tiles on top of it just sticks out nicely above the plastic band. I also had a lot of concerns about these steps. I wasn't sure if I would make steps. I wasn't sure if I would make a step in the middle or 2 steps out in the side, or like an entire step just across the whole room, but I ended up with these 2 because well, there is let me just put these pillars in to explain why. When the players enter this room, I plan on asking them if they are actually stepping on the family crest here in the middle. There's room enough for them to tiptoe around, so well, there's actually nothing happening if they do step on it, but I like to keep my players on their toes. So to emphasize that there might actually be danger if you step on this, I've decided to add the stairs out to the sides. Yep, that's about it. Oh, I promise I will post pictures of this setup when I've done finished it completely with all the texturing and the painting and highlighting and all that stuff. For the moment it looks okay, but this family crest here in the middle of the floor is slightly off because it is so clear and it isn't faded and stuff like that. I also have 4 tutorials on how I made this room coming. One on how I made the coffin, one on the pillars, one on how to make a gothic looking door, and one on the textures of the walls. Oh, that door. I decided to add a door here, even though in the original there is no door. It's just a corridor that opens up into the room. But most of my rooms have a door, and if I don't actually use the door, I'll just leave an empty door slot. So I also plan on using this room in several other adventures. So this way, there is already a door here, so I don't have to put in another door. And I wanted to make a special door for this room. So unlike my regular doors that are just squares cut out, this well, you can't see it when it's out of focus. This is a Gothic door. It didn't turn out quite the way I wanted to, but well, it's I think it looks kind of Persian instead of being Gothic. But well, now I've tried it. And lastly, I want to show off these nice texturing on the wall. I really think that they came out quite neat. They really look like large stones built into the room.